This is the Artist Entrepreneur Podcast. We are your hosts, Amanda Ritchie, Noah Dock, and me, Carrie Wee. We're three artists brought together by the love of circus and dance. Amanda from the world of Cirque du Soleil as an aerial soloist. Noah, our academic, and me from the commercial dance world. This is one of the greatest jobs in the world, but it comes with uncertainty. Each episode contains insight on how to pursue art-based businesses. We'll have a variety of guests and have lively weekly Discord. Tune in every week to hear our perspectives on the minefield that is the artist's way of life. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Where's Noah?
You guys are going to do a flyby, I think. A 1-2 punch. Amanda Ritchie, I've missed you. I always miss you when I don't see you for a week.
I know. How was it? Because you guys are doing weekends now.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we both have jobs.
Yeah.
Well, not full time, but you add it to everything else, and it is a full-ass life.
Seriously. Yeah. Oh, I want to hear about your Pilates.
Pilates is like a surprising joy in my life.
Nice.
It's also the community because I'm sure maybe you experience this too. Like if you're a freelancer, sometimes you're kind of isolated a little. And even with the Arium, I'm not isolated there, but when you're teaching class, you're the only person teaching class. So it's not like you have a place full of staff. Right. Whereas this gym is it's the same faces, the same staff all the time. And I'm starting to build clients. I actually got over commission numbers. Basically you can be paid by the hour or commission based on if you made more commission than your hourly, you start making commission. So I already broke that. So doing pretty good. And I love it there. It's almost it feels like it almost could be a really good meaning black hole for me.
Okay.
I could almost be there. And forget all the other things I love.
I like it. I mean, that's not a bad deal.
It's not bad to enjoy when I am there, but when I leave, I have to cut my brain off and because I have to say my social media has not gotten the attention that it needed this week. That's one big example. It got a little neglected.
Yeah. And
had I not been there all week, I wouldn't have neglected that. So, oh, hey.
Hello.
What's up, everyone?
How's it going? I feel like I haven't seen you in so long.
Month and a half, maybe?
Maybe more, actually.
I feel like you guys are the siblings that never see each other, but I see you guys all the time.
That's a really good way of putting it. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't like it because it's true.
I'm not sure who the birth order is. I'm pretty sure I'm not the youngest in this situation. But I don't know if I'm middle like I am normally or if I'm the eldest.
I was going to say, I think you're the eldest and I'm the youngest. Amanda is definitely the middle child.
Wow, thanks, Scott.
Well, I'm a middle child in my own life, and I think middle children are awesome.
Fair. I'm the youngest in my own life, and
I mean, the middle children are the most creative. You go out of the box because you can't get any attention from your parents.
That's fair. Yeah.
And the eldest are they have all the responsibility, and therefore they're very resentful. I'm just kidding.
They've got their shit together, and they're very responsible.
Let me tell you, my sister. I'm so fucking organized, you guys. By the way, you came up at my job, Noah, because, I'm starting to get to know my coworkers. And my coworker was like, I listened to your podcast. And then, of course, the next question I had was, pray tell, which one? Because I have 3.
That's funny.
And she's like, there's a white boy on it. I was like, oh, that was Noah. She's like, I like that
That's
one.
so
I was like,
funny.
me too.
There's a white boy.
Amazing.
Well, now that I know that you're white, I really wasn't sure for this entire time.
Wait, wasn't there this whole debate of what your ethnicity is?
There was, in fact, that exact thing.
I'm still not sure.
I'm still not 100% sure. Nobody is.
You are a German Jew, are you not?
That's why I go for ethnically ambiguous.
See?
In all my
You are you are ambiguous.
Acting gigs, ethnically ambiguous.
I feel like you're ambiguous in all the ways.
True.
All of the ways.
I've already said that. So, Amanda, we miss you. We miss you lots. How was your Halloween?
Oh yeah,
'Cause
did
we
you
did that
dress up?
last
Did you do
week.
something fun?
No, I didn't dress up. It's so funny. Like the whole month of October, I decorated the outside of my house. And it was like the cutest thing ever. And I'm like, oh my God, wait, it's Halloween. We have so much time. And then I was working like crazy. My guy was working like crazy. And then Halloween came and there were trick-or-treaters at the door. And it's like, what the? Oh God,
Who
oh
the
God,
fuck
candy.
are you people?
So no. So I completely forgot that it was the day and people were at my house wanting candy. And it's like, okay.
Did you start going through your like granola and your snacks in the thing and start handing out your regular snacks?
Thank God my dude is like on it and he had already ordered like 2 big bags of candy, but I didn't know where they were and he wasn't home. So I was like, so he told me where they were and like I, sorted them out, but it was pretty funny at first.
Wait, off the record. If you need to be off the record.
I don't need to be off the record.
Did I like notice that you had a different bedroom the other day and ask you and you're like, no, I'm home. But really what you meant is you guys moved in together. Is this what happened?
Yeah, that's part of of life.
That's part of life.
Because I was like, Amanda, that is not your bedroom, but I'm not going to say it right now.
Oh, you can say it. That's fine.
I'm just saying at the moment I was like, that is not your bedroom, but
That's
I'm just
very
going to pass
fine.
that right over.
Kind of. I am moving in. I'm actually moving in this month officially, but so like it kind of is, it kind of isn't, but
I was gonna say that's so exciting. Congrats.
Congratulations.
yeah, thanks. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. So
Yeah, it seems like you're
Wait,
glowing. You have that.
I don't know about that part, but it's definitely a good situation. I'm not like glowing, but
No, you're happy. That's all.
I am happy.
That's all I meant
Yeah.
by that. That's all
I
I
am
meant by
happy. I mean, when I hear glowing with air quotes, I think pregnancy. I'm like, no, that's not,
that. Yeah, no, that's not what I meant actually.
that's not happening.
that's not where we're at.
That's not a thing. No, ever. So, yes, I am happy. And my rig is up here and like life is happening. I'm having classes now, classes weekly on the rig. Privates are happening on the rig.
Oh, nice.
So I'm back to some kind of weekly something working from home, which is nice.
That is good.
So
You had some craziness there because you had the retreat, you had the blah, blah, blah. So you're starting to feel like home. You're at home. You're doing LA things. You had Chattanooga. That's the last time we talked. Any updates on Chattanooga or a space in LA that you're going after still?
still looking for space in LA. The hardest part about that is finding the ceiling height in an area that's not a weird part of town. So that's the hard part. There is a space that exists somewhere in like close to Northridge, I want to say, that has 29-foot ceilings. That was already a gym before. So I'm just having a little bit of problem connecting with the right people to go see it. So
do you know what it was? Did it happen to be oh my God, what was that place that closed down over pandemic? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's like a warehouse.
it used to be an actual gymnastics.
Oh, gymnastics gym.
Yeah, not like a weightlifting.
Not aerial.
To be like a gymnastics gym. So no, I'm still hunting for space in both Chattanooga and here.
Okay.
So that is still an ongoing situation. But as far as like travel stuff, I have travel coming up, but only for holiday fun times. I don't have work travel coming up.
Good.
Okay, and then how about how about school?
School, I register for my winter semester tomorrow, which is fun. So I took a little bit of a not time off, but I took a little bit of a break this fall and not so much heavy loading. Whereas winter is going to be very different. So, but it's okay. It's good. I would prefer it than not. It's funny because I'm going away for Christmas and New Year's out of the country. And I don't get back until January 9th, but classes start January 6th. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to have to figure out how that happens. But
Where are you going?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
For Christmas, we land in Nice, so we're gonna stay in Nice and then do a day trip to Monaco, and then we're gonna spend Christmas in Nice, and then we fly to Barcelona, and we're gonna spend New Year's in Barcelona, and then we're gonna do
Stop it.
Sevilla for Boxing Day, and then come home after Sevilla.
It does. Sounds great.
Oh my God. No, this sounds like something you would do.
Yeah.
So you're going to Italy and Spain, basically.
France and Spain.
France?
Monaco is a day trip. So Nice is in France.
Would you like to know my Monaco story? I feel like this is a good one.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Please.
God, this is a perfect segue to a Monaco story. Yes, please.
I went to Monaco when I went to Europe on my post-college Euro trip. And I walked. I was staying in Nice, went to Monaco for the day, went to the casino, watched a man come in, bet the entirety of my trip times 10 on a single blackjack hand about 20 times, walk out with probably 5 times what he came in with. Had like a little snack, looked at the yacht next to the cruise ship that were the same size, realizing that one was for 5 people and one was for 5,000 people, and was like, yeah, I'm leaving. And I spent like 3 hours in Monaco and was like, I need to get the fuck out of here.
It's crazy. It's not the wealthiest, but there's some of the wealthiest.
It's an insane place. Like, I was like, I don't want to come back here until I can afford to come back here.
That's hilarious. Well, if you felt that way, I'm gonna feel like a little cockroach, like walking the side of this.
It's an insane place. Like, it's unbelievable there.
Oh my God. It's still time. There's still time for you guys to marry for money. Please do it. Somebody do it.
Please do it.
I did not do it.
I mean, 6'7".
6'7".
6'7".
Oh, we just say it with
Why does she have so much lung capacity when she says
Well,
that?
Noah is a 6'7" doo-doo.
6'7" doo-doo.
No, is
That's
it
me.
6'7" doo-doo head? What is a 6'7" doo-doo head? I don't know.
That means 6'7" doo-doo on the toilet.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay, so Noah, I was giving Amanda my update on social media, and this is what this is going to eventually happen, and it won't happen next week. I will not let it happen next week. But I fully neglected my social media this week because my job was just overtaking my life.
Not
this
to
is
do.
what we always attempt not to do.
Phone?
I don't have my phone right now, Bean.
Where is it?
I don't know. You have to go find it. I don't know where it is.
Where's your phone?
I know, and I don't know where it is. And you know how common that is? You know what I also found out? I found out that, like, I found out a lot about HRT, and I'm going to go see my doctor because this brain fog is, like, it's really bad.
You mean brain rot?
Yeah, brain
That's
rot,
one
not
of
brain rot, brain
the
fog.
new sort of products the company I'm working for is going to be rolling out this year. HRT.
Shut up. Wait, is it actual ester, is it like an estradiol?
I work in marketing.
Okay.
Appointment for HRT on December 4th. Look at that.
Oh my God. I mean, do you know what is just like kind of stupid from my end? My sister just stayed on regular birth control for the last 10 years and she avoided all of this.
Really?
Because they're just going to put me back on the birth control pill for a couple years until it has to be re-looked at.
Oh,
so I could have just...
Is that the whole RTL situation? Just birth control?
Well, hormone replacement is birth control. You're putting hormone in to change something in your body. And it just is a problem. It is just different when you're older because your body's not producing any of it.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to go to a doctor for that because this, it really makes it hard for me to interview people because I don't remember what I was going to say. It's like a freaking problem. Okay, so yeah, I've neglected it this week because I just got crunched, and my YouTube I didn't really spend much on this week because I want to see the numbers fly a little bit before I just keep on dumping my time into it. So I just focused on the things that I focused on, and I need to do stitches this weekend. yeah, Amanda, when you're not here and there's no guardrails for our stupid conversations, we talk about social media a lot. So, Noah,
completely dropped the wagon on, but that's okay.
Give us an update on your week.
My week. My week's been really long and I'm very tired. I worked at the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Last night I did an event. I worked an event doing close-up magic, which I do.
Nice.
I typically have a couple events at the end of the year for the holidays, which is always fun. Today I'm working from home. Thank goodness. I needed to work from home and Alicia's gone all day. So we had to watch the dog. And tomorrow I was going to work an event, but I decided not to because I don't want to drive down to Long Beach and the money's not good enough. And I have a wedding. I have a red flags meeting in a little while, but red flags things, hopefully, dear God, we'll have some good news today. Finally getting through this developer clusterfuck that I have been dealing with for the last several months. I think we might be almost through it. But I'm sure next week I'll be like, you're not gonna believe what happened. The whole world is imploding again. But yeah, it's just been a nightmare. And I don't want to generalize, but I have really yet to meet a developer that is just objectively helpful and able to communicate properly with an employer. And it just, and like who I have confidence that they won't just vanish, because I've now had a development company that just didn't deliver what I hoped they would deliver. I had a subcontractor who just literally vanished, with code, with keys, with logins, with really important information. And
what, because he ghosted, or because he wanted to steal something?
He ghosted because he wasn't doing. He literally ghosted, and incredibly frustrating. And so it's become such a cluster, and it's really remarkable. I don't know. Yeah, part of me is starting to understand why AI app development and AI web development has moved so quickly, because people don't want to work with developers because they don't do their jobs and they're not good at communication, and they might just disappear on you, and people don't want to put up with that, so they're building AIs to do it themselves. So it's rather upsetting, it's rather frustrating, but I'm working with someone now who I think is really great. He's been very helpful, and not for nothing, he was handed he was given a really bad hand. He was given a really unorganized, incomplete piece of information from the last developer who disappeared, and he's working as hard as he can to make it happen. But we'll see what happens. And what else? Social media. Yeah, we talked about social media. I had a video. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you. Do you think that, because I think in the contracting world of homes and stuff, that the job attracts a particular type of person sometimes, and you end up with some freaking dysfunctional humans in that line of work. Would you say the same thing for developers? Do you think a certain brain attracts to that job? And then,
sir, I gotta run. I have a private client coming in 5 minutes. So
Okay.
Miss you.
We got you for 20 minutes. We're happy.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Stop spitting at Noah.
Yeah, I mean, I think like all things, like all jobs, they bring a certain brain, a certain mentality. I don't know what it is about development that makes it this way, and I really hope to be wrong. For any listeners who are out there who are like, you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about. I know this wonderful developer, send them my way.
Yeah, that's really frustrating. So wait, does the app work right now?
It does. It just we're unable to publish it in this current moment, but hopefully by the end of today we will be.
I have so many questions about why, but maybe we don't need to explain that. Maybe it's a bunch of zeros and ones, and
it is a bunch of zeros and ones that I myself don't entirely understand. But yeah, no, it's we're getting there. It's gonna happen. But yeah, I just think, it's just frustrating. It's just so frustrating. I know, I'm so preaching to the choir, especially with you and anybody who works in real estate. There is a reason why people have their contractor.
Oh yeah.
The person that they work with every single time.
100%.
Because there's so many horror stories about contractors and subcontractors and all sorts of stuff. And it's such a standard.
Yeah, it's the norm. It's not like if you find somebody who does his job and shows up. Oh my God, you know who told me a horror story is Carrie Kay, who owns Sweet Retreats.
Yeah, which is a Carrie that I don't
because she was working with crews down in Mexico, and she said that she had to there's bribery involved. You have to contracts don't matter.
The Carrie that I didn't like.
Yes, the Carrie that you don't like because Carrie took Carrie away from you. Got it, Bean. Yeah.
When you find somebody that you really vibe with and it works and all that, you hang on to them
for dear life.
Gatekeep a little bit. And I think that's true of most business things. So I don't want to just throw all developers under the bus, because I'm sure there are wonderful developers out there, but I haven't, unfortunately, really been able to meet any of them. And I've just been stuck in this sort of one step forward, two steps backwards all the time with finding people to work with. And, and I think everybody who owns a business or who has any sort of experience where you have to hire somebody to do a job so that your business can be successful, probably knows what that's like. So,
yeah.
And whether it's property or tech or teachers or what, literally anything, I'm sure most people have the experience of, oh my God, I hired this person and what a nightmare this was, Yeah,
and you're usually losing money at the same time, whether it's because you're spending on an interest rate for a loan, or you can't pull in money because you can't be at business at 100% or even at all. For example, the Arium, when the flood first started September 1st. You put lipstick on Noah. It would be really helpful if you went sitting right on top of me, Bean. But okay, here we are. So the Arium, we had the flood September 1st. It is now November the 7th. And we are nowhere close going back home. Right. It's a really long time. And I can't even imagine if the loft had been, again, we are still running our classes out of another space, out of the goodness of somebody else's heart.
Yeah.
But the owner of the studio is just day in and day out. I don't know how much money of time it has been for her to be on the phone with insurance adjusters and contractors and all of this stuff. And she's a business owner. At some point, it's what is it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
I don't know about you.
It's awful.
It feels like the jobs that we just got, it's a really great distraction from the stress that is sitting there. Because there's nothing you can do too. a lot of the time you're just waiting.
Yeah, I think so. I think that the waiting aspect is so awful, right? Like that's the part of this whole experience that has been so hard for me.
No, she took a picture of you and put makeup on your picture. She just wanted to show you, and then now you're gonna go out to Papa.
I love that.
Yeah, the waiting. Okay, social media.
Social media. Had a fairly good week. Had a video hit 87,000 views.
Nice.
I think I posted it on Tuesday. It did die at 87,000 views, which was kind of a bummer. But lots of comments. And I think part of like our conversation from the other day, when looking at things, the shares help it a lot to get a lot more views, but those comments are really what push it.
They're the thing.
That's really what does it. It's all about the comments. It just is.
I neglected social media in many ways. One being I wasn't even scrolling, so I didn't see any of your stuff. Let me guess. The one that kind of got a little traction, was it controversial?
I don't think it was that controversial. It was more of arguably it was more of a call out than a controversy. So I think that's, something else to consider for sure. The idea of something being a little bit more of a call out than necessarily controversy. But yeah, no, it was really great. I was pretty happy about it, honestly.
Part of the reason why I didn't put up a stitch this week is because I didn't really have the idea that I wanted, because I have tons of stuff saved, but not a lot of it's aerial. A lot of it's some dance, movement based things that I find funny. And I'm like, okay, I need to go back to my roots and do the aerial, because that's what is, even still I had some movement on that first one that went viral. So
didn't you put something up of Joe?
Sorry?
Didn't you put something up of Joe?
Which Joe? Joe Pinzone?
Yeah.
No, that was Loft, I think.
Oh, I saw.
But I saw that.
Maybe it was tied, like you had liked it or something. I just saw like your name next to it, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I probably liked it. I mean, I love Joe. He's awesome.
Is he back at the Lofts?
No, he lives in DC.
Oh, I was gonna say
he might have just came in for it. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. I was like, what the hell? What's he doing there?
I love that guy.
Good dude.
Yeah. So, it's a whole new world for us. It's definitely on the feast side, on the busy side, on the counting hours of sleep. I'm trying to yesterday I was like, I got exactly 45 minutes of a nap right in between my jobs, right in between. I got off my first job. In between that and picking Bean up, I got a nap before I picked her up and then went for my second job. And it was magical.
I have been sleeping like butt. And I am not into it.
So is it hard for you to fall asleep when you tell yourself, if I don't go to sleep right now, I'm going to be really screwed tomorrow?
No, I don't usually tell myself that. I just have trouble sleeping. And
okay.
Oh my God. Last night I finally got like a real night's sleep, but it's been rough.
You are not a morning person, I'm assuming. None of us are.
No, I'm a morning person when it comes to travel and outdoor activities. Outside of that, I'm not a morning person.
Oh yeah, you and your scuba diving at whatever time in the morning.
Yeah, if I have something like that I really have to do, I'm a morning person. But other than like, if it's just like the standard work life, I'm not. Nope, no. If it's a regularly scheduled program, I'm not a morning person.
Yeah, me too. Well, I mean, I don't know. Having to wake up, what do they say? Having to wake up because this is you have to, is like running because there's a bear. Like, you're not good at running. You have to. So last year at this time.
I actually really like that.
Yeah, I know.
That's funny.
It's like you have no choice. Last year at this time, I feel like we were having conversations about this podcast, or maybe it was like a month or two after. Oh no, it was the same exact time, because it was like a couple months before this podcast was coming out. We did a runway of a couple months.
Are we coming up to our 1 year anniversary?
I know. What is that? How does that feel to you? Does that feel like it's been a year?
You can tell if it feels like it's only been a year or if it's not.
Been 5 years.
Yeah.
Well, I do know this. I'm very accustomed to seeing you guys regularly now. And I think if in the time that I wasn't, that would be sad for me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I do have new siblings in a way.
Yeah,
kind of.
That's actually really crazy. A year?
Yeah.
You've been doing this a year? I got that random text a year ago?
Yes, you did, because it was then a couple more months until we actually started.
Right. I do recall that.
And then Amanda's question was, is it just going to be like us talking, or is it going to be something else? I was like, give it a couple weeks, because we have to introduce ourselves and get people like we have to be a little disciplined at the beginning, and then we could fly off the rails and just be ourselves. And here we are.
I think we were pretty disciplined at the beginning.
We were, and it was important to do so. But then after that, it's not important to do so. It's just like, okay, you just be yourself. People are going to listen if they're going to listen.
Right.
And we still talk. We are still on message. Like, we talk about our businesses. It's just that our businesses are so all over the freaking place.
Yeah, and I think that so much has changed. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, maybe more for you than me. I feel like I've been on the same situation. It's just like, I'm just trying to get my feet under me. The whole freaking year, I've been trying to get my feet under me.
Yeah. Oof. Wow. Jeez. Now I feel old.
Only when Bean says 6, 7 a million times do you need to feel very old.
Now I feel old, though. Yikes.
You know what's crazy? Like, now that I have all these new friends at the gym, and you know, like some of these women, they're 25, and I think to myself, I don't know I think I'm just such a young at soul person. Like, I'm very immature, right? That's how I feel. I mean, I have adult responsibilities, but I just feel like I'm so mature. So I just feel like we're kind of similar, and I'm like, no, you could literally, her mom is your age, Carrie. 100%. But I was just like, whatevs. So, Noah, what I was going to say is about this point that last year you got that random text where you took a pregnant pause and said yes to us, and we were kind of stressed.
Yeah.
And you were in Mammoth a lot because you didn't have what you have going on right now. Yeah. So you were skiing. Are you going to go up to Mammoth and spend some time with the parentals?
Yeah, I mean, Thanksgiving, I'm always there. Christmas, I'm always there. Did we talk about the job that I got offered in Mammoth?
No, what happened? Did you get offered skiing?
I did.
Ski patrol.
Not ski patrol, a different job. We could talk about this. I feel like this is a good topic. So in all of my thousands of job applications that I sent this year, one of them was for a role in Mammoth at the mountain, at Mammoth Mountain. And it was a role actually in their marketing department, which is something that I have been trying to get in Mammoth for quite a long time, because I've wanted to move back to Mammoth. I want to do something that is part of my wheelhouse, and so working in the marketing department at Mammoth sounded really exciting and really fun to me. And I've applied for jobs in the marketing department for years. And now it's a small department, so it's not. There are not roles that come up fairly often. And there was one that came up, and it was their snow reporter job, which I knew that I would fucking kill it. I knew I would be great at it.
Because wait, go back. Do you go yourself on the mountain?
You go on the mountain,
figure it out, and then you report back?
You go on the mountain, you write a daily report, you make a radio report, and then you assist with social media, with marketing, with content development. You're basically like the extra marketing person that also happens to do the snow report.
Okay, listen. Noah, in the multiverse where there's 5 of you, you did this your whole life, 100%.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, it's a job that I really wanted.
This Noah has a huge beard, by the way. This Noah
has a huge beard. It also,
and a ponytail.
for me, was a huge in. It was an in to the marketing department. It was an in for the marketing department. That, you know, when another position opens up that's higher up, I could then hopefully slip into that. And to, you know, get my foot in the door. Man, I really wanted the job. I really wanted to take it. And I did get it. I did get offered the position.
This week?
No, this was a couple weeks ago.
Okay, so you turned it down for the one that you're in right now.
I did not. I already had the one that I was in right now. I actually turned it down because of red flags. Because I need to give myself a little bit more time to really focus and put my free days and energy towards red flags to make sure that it goes into the universe in the way that it should. It was a really hard decision.
Okay, wait. Is this during the time where we are actually talking about this, but you just didn't want to like be specific about the job?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that was really pulling at your heartstrings a lot.
Yeah, I think that, you know, what I really struggle with, and I think the conversation that we can sort of have here is, I know that moving back to Mammoth will make me happier. I know that doing that job will make me feel better. I know that doing all of those things from an emotional standpoint was the better choice. With like my life, I would enjoy, you know, my day-to-day life a lot more doing that. But I turned it down because I feel a responsibility to finish this thing that I started, even if it delays happiness. My father, who I've brought up several times on this podcast, his line throughout my whole life: pleasure delayed is not pleasure denied.
He's got some really good one-liners that your father. I
want to hate that line. I hate it so much.
Well, because it's true, and it just means that you can't have gratification. You have to wait for real gratification.
Yeah, there are times where I agree with it. There's times where I don't. I want to be clear. I think there's a lot of argument for, you know, in your life, you're only going to be young once. You're only going to be fit once. You're only going to, you know, you have certain amounts of time to be able to do certain things. And if you turn it down, I mean, you know, my dad, as great of a line as that is, there is some hypocritical natures to those things as well. You know, last year we went cat skiing in Canada, and that was a large expense that I didn't need to take, but you know, I looked at the situation and I said, my dad's turning 70. And this opportunity might not come around again. And a couple of months ago, he even said to me, he goes, I'm really glad we went on that trip because I don't think we'd ever be able to do it again. And I really appreciated that moment of clarity that we didn't delay and we didn't deny, and it was a good trip. But
okay, can I needle in here? Okay,
you can.
Okay, so the Mammoth job would have been a 40-hour week job.
It would have been a full-time job, yeah.
Full-time job. So my question is, was it more the full-time that you were turning down, or more the fact that you didn't want to leave LA?
It was the leaving LA. It was
more than the full-time aspect of it. Okay.
Yeah, because the full-time aspect of it. Even with this job, I wouldn't have been able, because it's a mountain job. It's an entry level position. The money wasn't that great, so I would have had to get another job. on top of it. So the job was like from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Because you got to be the first one on the mountain to get the report for the public.
Yeah.
I would have had essentially a whole day worth afterwards. So I would have done some bartending, and I would have had plenty of time for red flags, in the afternoons as well. What I am doing now for red flags is a lot of engagement,
social media,
a lot of work, so that we can get this thing into the world.
If it wasn't for red flags, would you still be in LA right now?
No.
Oh yeah, so that's an absolute.
Absolute, no chance.
Really? Why?
Because there's no reason for me to be spending the amount of money that I'm spending to live here. I don't think. I don't think if you don't need to be in LA, you shouldn't be here. There's no.
I absolutely agree with that, but that's hard sometimes.
Agreed. But there's no reason to be spending this kind of money. It's just ridiculous. Like it's so silly. It's so dumb. And we all know it. But New Yorkers feel the same. Like everyone in New York feels the same. Everyone in New York is going, why am I spending all of this money to live in a shoebox on on the Upper East Side or in Brooklyn, with 14 roommates and one bathroom. It's crazy. And if I didn't need to be in LA, I wouldn't be here. And I've talked about leaving.
Yes. When did it change for you?
Wanting to leave LA?
Yeah.
When I left LA for college. So kind of then.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
This time around, I'd say probably after a year or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. I love it there, but Asa went to LA after I did, and he was like, this going in and coming out is a really great idea. Like that pop in.
Yeah. It's just I just don't think there's much logic behind it.
The people who own homes is different. If you're already in and you're building equity, it's way different than if you're on the outside of that, So
sure.
Noah, I need, this is so weird to say. I need to spend a lot of time scrolling on Instagram this weekend. And I'm not kidding.
I get it.
I need to scroll and I need to find the content I need.
I did that last week. I got all.
It's so silly to say that, but it is absolutely true.
It is very silly, but it's how it works. You have to scroll through and find the right content. I've been looking for, like what we talked about. I've been looking for controversial stuff to try and make good things out of. And it's hard.
Well, 2 people sent me a video yesterday of somebody falling out of a silks trick.
Yeah.
And it was one of these videos that like a bunch of people who aren't even in aerial sent me because they're like, whoa.
Scary.
And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I don't want to stitch that. I don't want to do it. Like, I feel like I don't know a way to lift that person up while I'm doing it. So I just saved it in my phone. But I was like, oh my God, why are like multiple people who are not in aerial sending me this freaking video? So there's that. And the other thing is, so NECA, high arrow points, right? Yes, Bean.
Our teacher doesn't allow us to do meow, 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 or say banana. Because Alexander does it and they don't allow it because Alexander doesn't.
All right. Okay. I'm almost done. Get your hand off the wires. Everything is going to come apart. Okay. So, NECA, awesome facility. And I have to be able to train there, teach, and I have plenty of choreography. Like I already did notes. I don't even need to probably come up with anything new because these are new to me students. So they haven't learned it.
Yeah.
So I have all this stuff. But guess what? I'm in our guest, like foster space. They have a 15 to 17 foot silk right now. I'm going to be teaching on 30-foot silks. I'm going to die.
Why? That's the best. How big those tricks are?
No, I'm just saying, like, I need to train up to this, but like, I'm going to just have to I don't know how I'm going to really train up to it on these tiny ass ceilings that I have here at the foster space. So I told my assistant, Rin, who is going up there with me, that we need to figure out a way to train some of these hard skills before we get up there, because I'm just going to be screwed. I mean, the people taking are going to do more than me, but I have to be able to demo well. And right now, like I did one of the skills yesterday, and I proved to myself yet again, if I do not use it, I will freaking lose it. Because it was like one of these things where like I do a single star because I have no space, climb above it, like I'm going to do a salto, but instead of doing a salto star, I'm pulling over and stopping. And this is a skill that is hard, but I've always had it. And so yesterday I threw it twice. Second time I caught it, but it was like, whoa, that looks so bad. So bad. And then I penciled out of it, and it's only 3/4 pencil, and my legs were all like, nah! And I was like, oh my God. Horrified.
You can do it. You just gotta suffer through a little bit, you know?
I'm just not in a place where I can really, really train these skills. But anyways, I'm going to have to freaking suck it up and figure it out, because I have plenty of time on the silk. It's just a short ass silk.
Yeah. The opposite feeling is the best, you know? Like when you're used to being up there and then you go somewhere short and you're like, oh. Easy. Are you kidding? One climb and I'm at the top. Lucky me.
I mean, I feel like I need to go, and not the same thing, because I'm not competing and I'm not performing, but I feel like I need to do something like an F1 race, and like up until then I don't have I'm driving up my Honda around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 100%.
Anyways, we'll see.
I support that completely.
Oh, Jesus.
You'll be fine. It just, you just gotta do it.
I thought you were gonna say to me that you were going to take a job up there that you had to be up there for 5 days a week and you come down for 2 days a week. I thought you were going to give me something like that, where you're going to commute from Mammoth. That's what I thought was coming.
I did consider that, and I did try. With this particular job, that wasn't going to work because the 5 a.m. thing.
Yeah.
However, back in the spring with that cocktail program development role that I was going to take, was hoping for, that was 4 days a week, and I was going to do 3 days in LA and 4 days in Mammoth.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like, I'm not saying you're going to care about this job in the future, and I'm not saying anything that I know of, but things tend to come back to you, to me at least, when it's meant to, in its best form.
I hope so. It would be so wonderful. It's a thing that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time.
But just devil's advocate, and let me ask this. It is what one of Noah wants to do.
Yes.
Not all of the Noahs. Because the other Noah wants to live off the grid in Thailand.
Yes. One of the Noahs. Yeah. Fuck. Fuck that guy.
I do feel like I'm an older sister. I feel like I'm the older sister that's way more less judgmental than my actual sister. Sorry, she's not listening. It's okay.
Yeah. There's I don't believe in the whole space magic stuff, but the Gemini thing is real.
Well, I mean, space magic meaning zodiac, or that things that are meant to come back to you end up coming back to you.
Yeah. I hope so. There's so many versions of me, and one of them wants to live in the mountains. One of them wants to travel the world and never talk to anybody again. One of them wants to be James Bond. But, alas, here we are.
James Bond is 100% in one of those categories. I can imagine you thinking to yourself in this job, like that first breath you take on the mountain every morning.
Oh my God.
I know that you're thinking of that, and I don't know why I know that. I just can imagine that's in there.
I'm really dreading. I will say this. I'm really dreading the day I'm at work and I get the snow report.
like the day you're at your job that you have now.
Yeah.
And then you get the snow report.
And I get the snow report from the person who ended up taking the job. I'm really dreading that day. Like, genuinely not looking forward to that day. I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to be pissed.
I know. I mean, I get it, but you're going to, maybe you'll have that job one day and it's going to make sense.
Yeah. Or I won't, and red flags will have fucking taken off, and I won't need that job because I'll just have my big, beautiful house in the mountains, and I'll just go ski for pleasure and fun every goddamn day.
And you're going to have so much FU money, it's not going to matter.
Right.
Yeah. One can dream. I had a client said to me, he's like, I love your confidence. That's why I signed up with you. Because he's the client that I met in the starfish costume.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome.
Like first meeting. And he's like, just you wait. Mind you, coming from a old rich white guy in real estate. He's like, just you wait. You have FU confidence. And when you have FU money, the world is yours. And then he gave me a fist bump and we exploded after that.
I love that. That makes me so happy. I love that. When you have FU money, you got FU confidence. The world is your oyster. That's awesome.
Oh, so good. Bean, come say goodbye. I wasn't going to have a glass of wine tonight, but I think I might finish that, even though it's going to make me quite tired for tomorrow's content creation.
That's okay.
Bye, 6'7".
Bye, 6'7". Oh my goodness.
Do you wonder how long 6'7's a thing? How long are we going to be doing this with her?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's got to die soon, right? Like, I'm sure.
I'm gonna say it until I'm 10 years old.
Until you're 10? And then it's over?
No.
No? But then what are you gonna say?
6, 7.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Noah, have a great weekend.
Bye, 6, 7.
Bye, 6'7". Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find Amanda Ritchie at Grounded in Flight on Instagram and at Noah Doc on Instagram, as well as Red Flags app. And me, Carrie Wee, you can find at wrapyourheadaroundsilks.com. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. We have so much more coming at you, including guests that are in this art world that are blazing their way through new businesses and, just more banter from us. Thank you for listening. This is The Artist Entrepreneur.